Network, I'm Darriel Roy. We had a chance to speak with menswear designer Christopher Bates after his runway presentation at Toronto Men's Fashion Week. Let's take a look. Christopher Bates is a Canadian menswear designer who became popular in the fashion scene in 2009 when he was featured as one of the top 6 menswear designers in Canada by Sharps magazine. Quickly rising to fame, Christopher Bates moved to the fashion capital of the world, Milan. His collection has caught the attention and has been worn by celebrities like Howie D of the Backstreet Boys and Marianas trench.
Tell us about your collection for Toronto Men's Fashion Week.
Well, this is the first collection where I actually designed and produced the entire collection in Italy. And so I was proud to debut that, working with some world-class mills and manufacturers there.
Describe your fashion sense and your collection.
Really, my angle is taking classic menswear pieces and just contemporizing them through the fabric, the fit, the color palette, and most importantly, the details.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into the fashion industry.
It was always a dream. I started sketching when I was really young. Growing up in Vancouver, I wasn't really aware of fashion as a career, but after I did a few trips to Europe in my late teens and early 20s, I realized there was this industry out there and people out there who would appreciate my ideas, and I really wanted to be a part of it. So I sold my apartment, I moved to Milan, I studied at Istituto Marangoni, and then I moved back to Canada to start my line. Now I'm back in Italy, growing the business internationally.
And if you could name 3 traits that made you successful in the fashion industry, because it's hard to get into, what would you say they were?
Good taste, good ideas, and a good sense of what is, or more importantly, what will be fashionable.
There's a lot of young designers that look up to you. What do you have to say to them to inspire them?
Well, I'd like to quote Walt Disney here, and he said, if you can dream it, you can do it. And it's absolutely true. I think once you follow your dreams and follow your passion, that's the point at which you become successful. So just go for it.
Hotel and accommodations provided by Delta Hotel Toronto. Hair and nails provided by Sparks Salon.
That's it for this episode of On the Scene Network. I'm Darriel Roy. Thanks for watching.
For more entertainment updates, subscribe on YouTube, as well as watch us on AOL and Huffington Post.